Welcome to Moments in the Word. I'm James Tyler, your host, and this afternoon we'll be reading from Proverbs chapter number 16, verses 1 through 33. The preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Every one that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord men depart from evil. When a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right. A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. A divine sentence is in the lips of the king. His mouth transgresseth not in judgment. A just weight and balance are the Lord's. All the weights of the bag are his work. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him that speaketh right. The wrath of a king is a messenger of death, but a wise man will pacify it. In the light of the king's countenance is life, and his favor is as a cloud of the latter rain. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whosoever trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. The wise in heart shall be called prudent, and the sweetness of the lips increaseth learning. Understanding is a wellspring of life unto him that have it, but the instruction of fools is folly. The heart of the wise teacheth his mouth, and addeth learning to his lips. Pleasant words are as an honeycomb, sweet to the soul and health to the bones. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. He that laboreth for himself, for his mouth craveth it of him. An ungodly man diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as a burning fire. A froward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separateth chief friends. A violent man enticeth his neighbor, and leadeth him into the way that is not good. He shutteth his eyes to devise forward things, moving his lips he bringeth evil to pass. The hoary head is a crown of glory, if it be found in the way of righteousness. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. The lot is cast into the lap, but the whole disposing thereof is of the Lord. As we turn and we look at the context of this text here, we do find out that it is applicable to be applied to our daily lives. Here in Proverbs chapter number 16, the plans of the heart belongeth to man, but the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. While it's important to make plans and set goals, we should always seek God's guidance and be open to his direction. This means praying for wisdom and being willing to adjust our plans according to his will. Another thing to bring to light is commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established. Meaning here that dedicate your efforts and projects to God. This involves doing your work with integrity and excellence. trusting that God will guide and bless your endeavors. Also, here we find that the heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Recognize that while we can make plans, it is ultimately God who directs our paths. This encourages us to trust in his sovereignty and be flexible when doing things don't go as we expected. When we are doing it, the way we think that it should be done, God is sovereign, and being flexible when doing things don't go as we expected. Pride is another thing. Goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Here, he's encouraging us as a people to stay humble and avoid arrogance. Acknowledge that all your abilities and successes come from God, and be mindful of the dangers of pride. Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. Use kind and encouraging words in your interactions with others. Positive speech can uplift and heal, fostering better relationships and a more positive environment. Whoever is slow to anger is better than a mighty, and he who rules his spirit than he who takes a city. Practice self-control and patience. Managing your emotions and reactions can lead to better outcomes in conflicts and stressful situations. And as always, in times past before, here and moments in the Word, by integrating these principles into your daily life, you and I can align our actions with biblical wisdom and experience the benefits of living according to God's guidance. And as always, the question is, in this text, is there specific verses or verse from Proverbs 16 that resonates with you and I the most, that would help us be more like Christ? I'm James Tyler, coming to you live from the Castle Studios, and welcome again to Moments in the Word. God bless.